What's good, y'all? We got cowardly white guy does this to a handicapped black veteran. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shouts out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Imagine you served in the military, but you're retired now, and you just happen to be going out on a weekend and you had on, a veteran's t-shirt, you're with your family, you're with your friends. All of a sudden, a white person comes by and says, "Hey, nice shirt." You respond, "Thank you." Like, yeah, you look pretty nice. Then the white guy asks you, "So how long are you gonna be here?" And you be like, "What?" Now this conversation is starting to be a little ditty-ish. Are you trying to clap my cheeks?
Bro, American citizens, some do, but there's a good majority or a good amount that don't really care about veterans, bro. Because how are you homeless? It's a failed fucking system, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to war for this country. This stuff is built off corruption. As a black man, why do you want to go to war for this country? You need to go to war against the country. If you want to be real. Based off history, but we not going to do that. I don't know, the military stuff I can't get with, bro. Can't get with it, bro. Can't get with it.
It's starting to be a little ditty-ish. Are you trying to clap my cheeks? Damn. And so you like, I'll be here for a minute. And he's like, yeah, because you were never in the military in the first place. You're like, hold on, bro. Check this out.
There's racism in the military, man. Like, come on.
I got my military ID, my veteran's ID.
It's ridiculous.
Let me show you. And before you could pull your wallet out, he snatched it.
Oh my God!
Now it's time
Ain't no
to whip
way,
some
bro.
ass. And when you're about to get to whooping the ass, all of a sudden,
Wow. Wow.
meet Harold Powell Sr. He's 68 years old and he's in a wheelchair. He lost one of his legs, I don't know when, but most likely during the military. He's been living in the Seattle area for a long time, and to get extra money, he goes and performs out on the Seattle waterfront. Now, the Seattle waterfront is a big place for tourists, a lot of seafood there, so people who understand that he's a veteran, they know him, or he'll come by and they'll give him money, all right? It's not uncommon for veterans to do stuff like this when they're looking for work or looking for cash. And this is exactly what happened on this particular day. Now, there's a white guy by the name of Gregory Tim. And Gregory Tim walks up to Harold Powell Sr. He's like, "Hey, nice military badge." And Harold Powell was like, "Thank you." And then things got interesting.
No, he running up on him. What the hell? He about to reach into that bag for?
From here, we can't really
What is he? And what is
see
folks? What is
happened.
OG
We just
doing?
see that white guy is pulling out a gun. And
What he got in his
then
hand?
After this, we hear,
Wow, he shot that man.
and then we hear this.
Show me your ID. Pull a gun on me. Pull a. Show me your ID. Pull a gun on me.
So he said he pulled a gun on him.
Pull a gun on me. Put it away, sir.
Nah, that man's crazy. Look at his haircut and hat. That says everything. Wow. So this nah.
ChatGPT can now create websites.
Nah, that's diabolical, bro.
It's all right, everybody. I apologize. Put a gun on me.
It's all right, everybody. I apologize. So this is how Seattle is.
Pull the gun on me. We're not friends.
So you're seeing this
Is that a gun? But he's definitely got something in his hand. It kind of looked like a sword. He was rolling up on him after he probably got mad. Let's see, we're at 252. See, cause you look here. What is that? It looked like it could poke a nigga. Not saying he gonna do something with him. Apparently, the white man walked up on him. And why is this? So this veteran, this man is out here by himself, bro. Own family ain't even out there with him. He ain't got nobody with him. This is why I feel how I feel about the military, bro. I just don't understand it, y'all. I got family that's been in the military, man. Black family. I just don't understand it, bro. You're submitting to the slave master, literally, man. That's how I look at it. And then you get no respect. The white people is still fucking racist. I just don't get it, bro.
And then things got interesting.
Fuck all the benefits. Fuck all that. That means y'all can keep that. 1% down on a home. Why are some of them fucking homeless? They probably not the smartest and brightest, but man.
Military badge. And Harold Powell was like, thank you. And then
you can't be the smartest and brightest if you're signing up for that shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad my dad was discharged. They let him go. You know what I'm saying? Like his whole camp, they honorable discharged him. So they ain't even have to do nothing.
He's like, hey, nice military badge. And Harold Powell was like, thank you. And then things got interesting.
This is murder, bro. Every bit. He walked up on that man first. He's walking back like that, smiling like, you just don't know what I'm gonna do to you. Look. He's not posing no threat. You have the time to pull it out. Your gun's not even on your hip. So you're walking around not even in an area where you clearly don't fear for your life if you're carrying. This is fucking crazy, man.
From here, we can't.
When did this happen, bro?
See what happened. We just see that white guy is pulling out a gun.
See, it looked like he got some type of sword, but man, he ain't doing nothing with
after
that.
This,
don't look
we
like
hear. And then we hear this.
Show me your ID. Pull a gun on me. Pull a gun on me. Put it away, sir. It's all right, everybody. I apologize. Put a gun on me.
White people, man, they're fucking crazy. Think they could just do whatever they want, bro.
So you're seeing this white guy.
He says he's not a threat.
So you're seeing this white.
I don't care. He pulled a gun on me. Look, instantly makes it his fault.
So you're seeing this white guy saying, hey man, he pulled the gun on me. In other words, so I had to shoot him. And if you can see in the clip, the older man is holding up his ID, like proving to him, and he has something in his hand. It looks like he had a gun himself. And that's the issue that people are talking about in the comments. The person goes, he pulled a freaking gun on that guy. At that point, I don't give a flying rat's ass if you're in a wheelchair or not.
Bro, he's in a wheelchair with one leg, and the nigga walked up all asking him to, man, you not really in the military? Let me see your ID. He felt threatened by that man. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. And man, come on.
Pull a gun on someone, you better be ready to accept the consequences.
That is true, bro. But man, I don't hear that
to do with racial BS. This person goes, but he did have a gun, right? And so he's circling the fact that the guy in the wheelchair has a gun. Another individual says,
He's in a fucking
if the man in the
wheelchair.
wheelchair pulled the gun first and aimed it at the white
He
man,
felt he had
then
that.
it's self-defense. I couldn't see the black man drawing a weapon, but it looks like he's holding something in his right hand when the camera zoomed in. This person goes, really? Blacks?
Bro, that man had the look at him take the time, take his bag off. He didn't run, then pull his gun out the bag. Bro, if you're a fucking cop, anybody knows who has a gun, knows having one up top on your waist at all times is the best way to go. If you gotta pull that bitch out of backpack, cock it back, dude, take it off safety. You lost so much time, bro. You're playing with your own life, basically. Everybody knows that. This man took the time to pull the gun, take the backpack off, sit there and watch the man in a wheelchair. Old man, probably can barely see even. Like this, it's not justified. It's not. It's not, bro.
When the camera zoomed in.
This is everything race about it, bro.
Really? Blacks? Delete people in wheelchairs, old people, teenagers, toddlers, infants, women, and pets. What the F are you talking about? Wheelchair man put
On accident, though, when they're shooting at somebody else, doesn't justify it. Niggas ain't out here just shooting niggas in wheelchairs and shit. The fuck? A bystander might get hit. Yeah, that happens. You know, it's unfortunate that happens. I'm not saying it doesn't. But it's not the same. This is targeted, nigga. You walk up on him first, questioning him. He got his ID out. He felt every reason to pull his gun. Because look what you ended up doing. You know what I'm saying?
in. This person goes,
Only black dude in the whole in 10 miles of that place.
Blacks? Delete people in wheelchairs, old people, teenagers, toddlers, infants, women, and pets. What the F are you talking about? Wheelchair man put a gun on him, game over. So what it appears is that in this situation, that the black guy pulled a gun on the white guy, and the white guy shot him in self-defense.
Look at, but my thing is though, like, he's not even up in the
Black
gun.
guy.
He's probably. It looks like he's struggling his hardest. It looked like he's already shot, trying to pull it out. You're not in fear of your fucking life, white man. You're not.
So what it appears is that
You're not.
in this situation, that the black guy
Look at him. Step back. Look at him.
pulled a gun on the white guy, and the white guy shot him in self-defense. Right?
Imagine
So when these
being
these
able
white
to build an
people
app with
fucking
your
ass.
name on it. Just
When
by
these white
thinking
people
about it.
see him pull out
Meat
that gun
base
that's
40
recorded right there, why didn't they run until the
White
white
guy
man shot
and
him? If everybody around that's recording is oh so scared, why didn't they run when they seen the black dude pull the gun out, huh? If everybody's just so scared of black people.
in this situation, that the black guy pulled a gun on the white guy, and the white guy shot him in self-defense. Right?
Where at is he pulling the gun though?
I was getting ready to leave, and a gentleman
He's
walked up to
struggling.
me. He says,
He's like this.
"How long you gonna be here?" I said, I'm wrapping up." I said, "Why?" He says, "Cause you're a fake veteran." I said,
Oh, so this is him?
to me, he says, "How long you gonna be here?" I said, I'm wrapping up." I said, "Why?" He says, "Cause you're a fake veteran." I said, "No, I'm a veteran, man."
Powell says he reached into his bag to retrieve proof.
I says, "No, I got ID." He grabbed my belongings.
Police say Gregory Tim ripped off a military patch.
Okay. So now we see what happened.
And look at how that dude's built, bro. Look at his. You can see his stomach. This man can't. Oh, I put pause on that nigga, boy. I put pause on him.
Tim ripped off a military patch.
He would be done worse than that white man in Cincinnati.
Okay. So now we see what happened. The white guy walks up to him and says, "Hey,
With the
how long you gonna
military
be here?"
cut.
And then he's like, "Were you in the military?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll prove it to you."
Look,
So before
look.
he could even show his
Look. Not once was the black dude pulling the. He's like this, bent over, just so he might can see something. A holster. It looked like he pulled the whole holster out. He's clearly fucking struggling. Niggas is crazy, man.
He's like, were you in the military? He's like, yeah, I'll prove it to you. So before he could even show his ID, which he doesn't have to do, the white guy, Mr. Gregory Tim, ripped off the black man's military patch. Now let's see what happens next.
So he took my stuff away, and then people was like, hey, because he was trying to take my stuff. So I had a knife, so I took my knife out.
Look at the old white man getting on his
Witnesses
ass.
say Tim did not back down, and Powell took out what was later identified as a holstered airsoft gun. Tim then
Yeah, I could tell that wasn't even a real gun by the barrel. I just didn't say nothing. The barrel was hella small on that bitch. And see, man, you can't be walking around with an airsoft gun, though. I ain't gonna lie. If a nigga pull an airsoft gun on me, say goodbye.
and
Say
Powell
goodbye.
took out what was later identified as a holstered airsoft gun. Tim then pulled a gun from his own backpack and shot Powell in the chest. Police and paramedics rushing in took Tim into custody and Powell to the hospital.
Because I said, I can't survive this. That's what I thought.
But he did. After more than a week in the hospital, he's home and not focusing
Trying
on the
to kill
violence
that
that
man.
almost cost him his life.
Wow, and that white man is lucky. That's attempted murder. He better face every bit of that max murder, attempted murder charge, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Living, keep on living if you're living.
For that, he's thankful.
But what a day, I'm just grateful, I'm grateful I'm here.
Mr. Powell
He ain't even tripping for real. That's
tries to defend himself. Even though he's in a wheelchair, he pulls out his knife. He has not a real gun, but he's trying to get his stuff back. And then the white guy shoots him.
he put out an airsoft gun, bro.
We already heard what he was saying.
He can't pull out no air. Niggas got real guns. We too grown to be playing like that.
And hey, the guy, he pulled out a gun, it's his fault, right? But let's hear more.
And has the suspect been charged in this case
No.
yet, Natalie?
Yes, charged with assault, and prosecutors say Gregory Tim cannot say it was self-defense because police believe he's the one that started this confrontation.
He did. Right.
So let's go to
Cook
the
his ass.
self-defense argument that a lot of those people were talking about. They were saying
You can't steal something from somebody. They try to come get it back. And you shoot them. You don't have the right to shoot them. You took it.
hey, listen, the black guy was in the wheelchair, but that doesn't matter because he pulled the gun out. Well, according to the Seattle, Washington police, the other guy
It could have been a real gun and he could have shot you with it.
started the fight. So you can't start a fight with a person, then pull a gun out. You see, all of the white guys that were there in the comments, I pulled a gun out, it's his fault. But look,
They're retarded, bro. Yeah.
look at what some of the commenters say. It's funny how the guy started the fight, then shot him. Why are you touching people's property? Like y'all just define self-defense, but if the guy shot the white guy for stealing, would you say it's justified? Ish like this happens so frequently, but it's always one-sided. No, the guy in the wheelchair shouldn't have went into his bag to get his knife, but still, why are you touching people's property?
See, that's a good question. Does he have the right to just go kill him? No. But if dude pulled a gun on him, it's just a wishy-washy situation, bro. Do what you feel like you need to do in that situation. Fuck what the law really think and say, because that man had a gun in his bag. So if you would have shot him and been like, oh, that man actually had a gun in his bag, he could have took that further. So he took your shit. I mean, if you pulled a gun, you don't just instantly, you gonna see, hey man, give me my shit back, or these are the consequences. Legally, you can't necessarily do that unless they posing a threat. It's just bogus, bro. It's just bogus. Cause how you know if he got one, and then you try to walk away, be the bigger person after he maybe gives you your shit back or not, cause you don't want to kill him because you don't want to go to jail, and then he pulls a gun and shoots you, and you're dead. It's just a wishy-washy situation. Do what you feel like you need to do in that situation, bro. He wanted to get his shit back as anybody would. You're just supposed to call the police, report it as stolen, have them do their job and go get it back. We gotta quit living like that. That's what they want you to do. You can't just, not everybody's just gonna go for that. And you can't expect everybody to go for that.
Shouldn't have went into his bag to get his knife, but still, why are you touching people property? Yeah, exactly. Like, you are then.
And that man's in a wheelchair, bro. You had the time, man. You could have walked away. You could have ran. You could have got up out of there, bro. Way faster. Like, it's not justified, man.
Stealing or robbing from somebody. And not only are you robbing from somebody, you're robbing from a person that is a war veteran, a person that was in the military. You're taking from them.
That guy's he probably wanted to be in the military, but they didn't let him in. He didn't make the cut. Fucking, I can't say the word.
And they're a veteran. Like, it's a part of their identity. They love being in the United States Army, right? Everybody was so quick to come to this white guy's defense. But wait, there's more.
In 2021, Tim was convicted of criminal mischief in Florida after ramming his van into a tent full of Trump supporters. No injuries there, though the volunteers were shaken up. President Trump even reacted to it, writing, quote,
"People like this, bro, y'all are laughing stock.
Be careful.
No one gives a shit about you or how you feel so politically empowered over your opinion. You niggas just deserve to give him a life sentence for this attempted murder. Give it to him. That nigga needs to die in jail."
Of guys who you play with. Tim explained his
Look at this dude, bro.
I honestly felt it was almost my
Look, they got a spit guard on him because he's spitting.
duty to say something.
Why do you think it was your duty?
I thought it was somebody's duty because the only reason that this administration was getting away with these atrocious crimes,
I felt it was somebody's duty.
Is because
taking this shit into your own hands. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that unless you're in position, bro. The power is not in the people, bro. Especially not one person.
we were rolling over and taking it.
So now you have
somebody needs to do it. You're not gonna be the president. You know what I'm saying?
Have this same guy in 2021 ran his car or van into a Trump supporter's
It's just
tent,
some white people.
and
This
they're
man just
asking the
crazy.
guy, like, why did you do it? Why? I felt like I needed to say something. Why? I felt like I needed to do something.
Although he done that to white people, this was still racist, bro. This was still racist because he know he was a black veteran. At the end of the day, like, I don't think your political opinions will make you turn against the military, will it? Politicians, certain political groups don't fuck with the military? Question mark.
Yeah, they broke
I don't know.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
So you think that you have the audacity to go around making choices because you're God? What's wrong with you? So if you're not running your stuff into tents, then what are you doing? You're also going around asking people in the military, have they been in the military? It's fake or it's false. Again, I don't think that this guy is doing like a racist thing, like all together. I mean, this situation could be racist, but this guy clearly is delusional. Something is seriously wrong with this guy.
Situation is
and again,
specifically racist,
one of the
bro.
reasons why you feel
That's why I said what I said about the political. They go in some political groups don't fuck with the military.
Like you can shoot the guy is partly because he's black. Okay, well the black guy pulled a gun on me after I robbed him, so it's okay, guys. Don't worry. He's telling all the nice white people out there in Washington, guys, it's okay. Look, he pulled a gun on me. It's his fault.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them. I'm Noah Rosen, founder and owner of Forged to Table Knives.
But you started the fight. I'm starting to see so much of that in general, and whites are really getting emboldened now, man. It's been happening even during Biden. But
They think
it's
they
just
can
with
do
the
whatever they
immigration
want with no
situations. We knew that whites were hostile towards blacks anyway, and now the hostility is even getting worse. Some people are so crazy, they believe that this could be justified, when there is no way that you can do something like this and it be justified. Like, there is no way that that can make any sense at all. Luckily, this man
this
didn't
gonna keep
lose
a
his
nigga out of
life,
Seattle,
and
I ain't
luckily
gonna
they
lie.
have footage and cameras around. But what if it was like 30 years ago, 20 years ago? Well, now it's just his word against yours.
Right.
And if you have enough people out there that said,
what happened, man? Shouts out to Fire in Little Africa, man. They made that song called Elevator, bro. Dickie Rowe. Anyways, it's a story about a white girl in Tulsa, Black Wall Street, was in an elevator with a black dude, made these claims about the black dude, and then I think they went and killed the dude. Man, it's some crazy shit, bro. And yeah, bro. Word against her word against his, bro.
the black guy did. Well, guess what? Well, know what that means? I'll tell you what it means. It means that not only do you get robbed, you defend yourself, and you get to get shot, and you get to go to jail because of what's going on. All right? So again, I'm just so happy that the man got the justice that, you know, he deserves. But guys, it's going to get worse from what I'm seeing. Like, I've been covering stuff like this, celebrity trending news, for 10 years. I'm seeing more racially motivated and more racially charged crimes against blacks now than ever before. They're making it to the stories more than ever before. And then there's video evidence proving that, yes, this is definitely racially charged. It shouldn't happen. It happened anyway. So all I can tell you guys is continue, if you can, to be careful. It's not that safe. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi Jackson back at it again. Another episode.
Yeah, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. Y'all see nigga got to finna go clock in, man. Nigga already running a little late, man. Had to knock out these videos. This comes first. Fuck them people. I'd rather make myself rich than Jeff Bezos. You hear me? Hey, I'll get at you on the next one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Spinning cam is in the building, man. Full effect, man. We almost there, 360, all the way connected, all the way. We just working. You know what I'm saying? Get at you on the next one. I'm gone, though.